Hi, my name is Dwayne, and I'd like to share with you guys a little project we got going on. It's a antique race car that we've started kind of restoring. Started from scratch, had an existing frame, the actual race car. Went ahead and tore it down to the bare frame. Wanted to go ahead and change up some things in order for it to be safe enough to going out and do some of these races. I'm going to go ahead and walk through this race car just to show you a few things that we have done. Starting with the front end, we cut off the existing front end, put an adjustable front suspension on it with wedge bolts. Went ahead and modified the frame in that area. Came back, installed a new full roll cage. The old roll cage in it was actually bolted to the floor and was only welded on one side. As you can see, there's 3 bars on each side. Came back and took the old rear end out of it. It was an old carriage type single leaf rear. Had put in a new quick change rear end with leaf springs. These cars here run throughout the state of Florida. There are several different classes. One is called Race Cars of Yesterday. The other one is called Dara. We're building this car to be able to run both series. Like I said, we're just going through it. This is basically stage 1 of putting this car together. Hopefully I'll go ahead and get time to post a couple more videos of the progress of the build and see how it goes. We went ahead and used the original front end. It's got a Z28 steering box in it. As you can see, the steering with all the U-joints, we're going to run a power steering setup. We went ahead and chose a 250 6-cylinder, modified slightly. It's going to go ahead and run a Clifford aluminum intake with a 500 Holley 2-barrel carburetor, power steering, little small cam. Hopefully we'll be able to share the startup with this engine as well. This car here, some of you may be interested to know that this car actually had came out back in probably 1977, 1978. It was originally built for the movie Greased Lightning that starred Richard Pryor, who portrayed Wendell Scott. If you guys can dig up the original CD of that movie, you'll see this car in that race. Back then it sported, I believe it was a flathead V8, and ran real well. Once again, we're going to go ahead and put a 250 6-cylinder in it. Go ahead and run some dirt tracks, some local asphalt tracks, and see how she performs. We also got this 1935 Chevy 3-window that we're going to go ahead and make a dirt car out of. This here is in a earlier stage. Obviously, we'll go ahead and throw this thing in as well once we get further along. As you know, Mama's honeydews pretty much take over, and just really don't have the time we want to dedicate to the car at this point, but we'll get her done and see what we can come up with. We'll see you guys later.